researchers at Wake Forest in North Carolina, where I underwent 2 MRI brain scans. This first scan with no caffeine in my system. Then I downed just 1 drink. Now my second MRI. This was my brain before caffeine. This was after. The difference was remarkable.
It's like a 40% drop in the blood flow to your brains.
This is in fact completely true. A 250 milligram dose of caffeine reduces cerebral blood flow by about 22 to 30%. This is because caffeine induces what is referred to as cerebral vasoconstriction, the process by which the blood vessels throughout the entire body, including the brain, contract, reducing the amount of blood flow that can make it into the brain. This is actually thought to be one of the reasons why caffeine reduces the symptoms of headaches, and why withdrawal from caffeine induces headaches. Because without caffeine in our system, it increases the cerebral blood flow velocity into the brain, leading to a slight swelling phenomenon, and is likely to be related to the classic caffeine withdrawal symptoms of headache. Does this mean that caffeine is harming our brain health? Well, in the short term, caffeine improves cognitive function and enhances alertness, vigilance, and psychomotor functioning. But maybe this reduction in blood flow has detrimental effects in the long term. So what happens to those who drink caffeine over long periods of time? Well, these people appear to have improvements in short and long-term memory, as well as be at a lower risk of cognitive disorders. One of the main and only things that researchers highlight for the negative effects of this caffeine vasoconstrictive effect is it may make MRI screening a little bit problematic. But in the long term, this acute reduction in blood flow doesn't appear to have short-term or long-term side effects. This doesn't mean the more caffeine you drink, the better, but although this is an extremely interesting physiological phenomenon and helps us understand a little bit more about the role of caffeine in headaches, we don't have evidence to indicate that this is something we should be extremely worried about. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.